I play over 200 video games a year. Now, you're probably wondering, how is that possible? Don't you touch grass? The reason I'm able to do this is I'm a full-time game designer, and I'm very active in the game dev community. In addition to playing regular games, I also play game prototypes. Some of these are from game jams, and some of these are things that developers just send me. This is the first ever year where I decided to make a list of basically the most interesting games I played. I'm gonna share with you my top 5 weird games, starting with number 5, Stretchmancer. That's right. Okay. So the only control of the game is that you can click to stretch. So, like, I can't get through these bars, but if I click, we're stretched, and then I can squeeze through. This game is really reminiscent to other 3D puzzle games I've played, like Portal. Except in this game, your mechanic is stretching the world. In order to escape a prison, you quite literally need to stretch your world in 3 axes. This stretch affects all kinds of things, like the distance between platforms, what jumps you can make, what jumps you can't make. They expand upon the mechanic with objects that can't be affected by your stretch, or objects that make it so they're the only things affected by your stretch. I was surprised by how enjoyable this little mechanic was, and when I was playing this game, they actually got me with a surprise twist ending. No spoilers, but here's a clip of my reaction. Oh, whoa, what the frick happened? Next up, we've got number 4, Miss Paint. No. Oh! I've got it. What if I copy like this, like an L? So then this can get jumped on. You see what I'm saying? Because like then I can jump on this little bit and then hop on here to get the dollar. Oh my gosh. See, it's all about the mindset, you know? It's all about the mindset. In Miss Paint, you use a variety of tools that are presented in a Microsoft Paint sort of style. You can use the tools to create rectangles, rotate objects, move things out of the way. But it gets more complicated when they introduce blue areas that can't be edited, and also light blue areas that can't have terrain in them. Miss Paint really shines in the later levels where you have to use combos of different tools to do some crazy puzzle solving. And I would say overall, the game design and aesthetic really stuck in my head. Coming up in the number 3 slot, we have Nostalgia Station. All right, I wonder what's down here. Oh, logs? Let's try the other game. Oh, it looks like the logs I collected in the other game are in my inventory in this game. I guess that means that this is like a game within a game? Like, there's 3 games, but they all have shared resources. That's pretty cool. Nostalgia Station had 3 games in one. The first game was sort of like a dungeon adventure crawler, the second game was a 3D platformer, and the third game was sort of like a Silent Hill mystery game. The thing that makes this game unique is that there is a shared inventory between the 3 games, and often I found myself having to switch from one game to the other in order to get something I was missing. It was honestly a really unique and short experience, and I think that's why it stuck with me. And up next in the number 2 slot, we have a bizarre multiplayer game called FPS Chess. Check. We're playing terrible chess. All right, pawn versus knight, no way.
You can't shoot a bow.
I can't. I played Hanzo.
That's Overwatch.
Yeah, that's right.
God, wait, double shot. Damn,
double shot.
Okay.
What? Oh my god, you're right on top of me. No. Oh, son of a.
Yeah. Watch this. Watch the flank.
Oh my god. I got flanked so bad.
Check this out. Bombs away.
As you can see, FPS Chess is quite literally a first-person shooter, but also chess. In order to successfully capture a piece, you first have to beat the piece in one-on-one combat. You've got the rook, who is the sniper class. You've got the knight, which is the bow class. You have the queen, which is the machine gun class. Honestly, I'm not gonna sit here and lie and tell you that this game is balanced or that the multiplayer functions really well, but I'll tell you one thing, it's fun, and it's definitely weird. Last but not least, in number 1, we've got Red Snow. Okay, so I moved— oh my god! What the frick? Wait, what? What am I— oh my god! This game is a lot more violent than I was thinking. Come here. Ah! Red Snow is an action game that's kind of similar in aesthetic to those arcade-style racing games, but in this game you travel down a mountain and try to get as many kills as possible. I don't know, the violence in this game is just so exaggerated, and the red particle effect splattering all over the snow it's hilarious. The thing that makes this game extra special is that you have different modes of traveling down the mountain. So like the default mode is a snowboarder with a sword, but you also have skiing, snowmobile, and my god, the snowshoes. Bonus bonanza. I have one more weird game on my list, but I can't show any of it to you because it'll spoil the game. You see, this game only takes a minute to play. It's called The Call, and the link is in the description. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed seeing the weirdest games that I played in 2024. It just so happens that all of these games are free to play, which is not intentional, but it just goes to show that there's some really cool free gaming experiences out there if you're willing to take a chance on game jams and prototypes. Also, the developers for Stretchmancer, Miss Paint, and Red Snow are coming out with full versions of their games, probably in 2025, so if you want to support those developers' efforts to make, like, a full version of those games, links to their Steam pages are also in the description. One last thing, I am a one-lamp show, so I'm super grateful for my first ever Patreons, especially my butterfly tier supporters Mystical Cell, Vobotnik, and Ankale. I hope to play some weird games in 2025, and I also hope to make some weird games too. Bye!